guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Jennifer, and today it's going to be a Will I Buy It video. Yes, it is that time again, so if you're interested in seeing that, just stay tuned. So today I thought I would switch sides. I usually am on this side of the screen, but I was just like, you know what? We're gonna mix it up for this Will I Buy It. We're gonna go like out there. If you haven't seen one of these before, Will I Buy It's basically I go through a couple of content creators that I follow on Instagram and Patreon and see all the things that are coming out in the next couple of weeks, next couple of months, and talk about whether I'm going to buy them or not. An innovative way of talking about new releases and what's coming up. Samantha March created this quite some time ago. And the people that I generally follow, Chic Profile Official, Tavia's page, Angel Naked One, and his page is great. There's a couple of other people that I follow from time to time. I see things pop up. And so I will mention all of those. Trend Mode One, of course. So we'll go through the list and we'll see what I'm going to be picking up. This is the transition month from, believe it or not, summer to fall. So we're going to start seeing the fall releases in July. I know, but that's just how it works. It's always a season ahead. So it'll be like 90 degrees and they'll be talking about suede coats and heavy fall sweaters. You're like, okay. Okay, first we have Suku Fall. We have the 22nd of July at Selfridges and the 5th of August at Harrods and Cult Beauty and Liberty London. Looks like there are 4 eyeshadow quads, there are 2 highlighting blushes, and there are 2 melting blushes, I think they're called. Yeah, melting blushes. Of the eyeshadows, one is a limited edition. And let's see, the highlighting blushes are both limited edition. The melting blushes look to be permanent. There's eyeliners, there's highlighter sticks, there's nail polishes, and there's lipsticks. I have to say, I always love Suku, and you guys know if you've watched me for any length of time, I always say, oh, I'm not going to really get it. I'm not that interested, and then I see it and I'm always like, oh, I love it, because they do a beautiful job. But I do think I'm going to buy less of this collection when it comes out. Not because I don't love Suku. I've said it before. I love Suku. I feel like I'm getting at that tipping point where I'm going to have to start decluttering my collection. And so I just don't need more. I mean, none of us, I shouldn't speak. I don't need any more makeup, but I would just say, like, I feel like I just don't really want to buy more right now. The melting blushes, the one in 09, that one I think is a beautiful shade, and I actually will probably pick that up, even though it's part of the permanent collection. I just really like that shade. The highlighting blushes just don't appeal to me. And frankly, the eyeshadow quads, I don't know, there's something about them that that aren't calling to me this season. So this is going to sound maybe a little weird, but it reminds me of the 70s, like the color schemes. And I grew up in the 70s. I was a child in the 70s. And it's like that avocado green with like orange. It's just not my thing. Just don't particularly like it. So we'll see. Guerlain Fall. Guerlain Fall, some of it is already out. In fact, I have videos that I've already done on the eyeshadows. The mascara is also available. This goes up. I don't know if the mascara will still be available because Guerlain US had it for like a limited time. I don't know if that meant it was going to go away and then come back, or if it was just going to go to other retailers. I'm not sure what was happening there. But there's also lipsticks with lipstick cases. There's butterfly motifs for all of those. There are eyeliners, which I haven't seen yet. So there's a bunch of things coming from Guerlain. Like I said, the eyeshadows I will have before, and I will continue the videos that go up with them. But I probably won't have the eyeliners or the mascara lips until July 15th when they hit Harrods. That's when I intend on picking them up. The Chanel collection, as you probably know if you watch me, I have picked up all the beiges, and I've picked up all the nail polishes for summer, and I've picked up the bronzers and the blushes and the touch and all of it. And I actually think Chanel is doing a phenomenally good job this season. I'm very impressed with what Chanel is doing. What I don't understand is some of the releases and how they're being distributed. There are 2 glow powders that are the same size as the bronzers, the oversized bronzers, but they're just glow powders, which Canada has and Asia has, but we don't have them in the US. And the Chanel tweeds, which I've had over on my Patreon for like the longest time, I'm still not sure when those are being released. I was hearing fall, but I've seen the pictures for fall. We'll talk about that in a second. And the tweeds aren't part of it. So we will see. Yeah, I just don't know. All right, so stuff about Chanel. Tom Ford, there's the Tom Ford Soleil Eye and Cheek Palette. It's the summer edition. I haven't seen it. It looks really pretty. It's going to be available in Japan on the 1st of July, is my understanding. The Eclat Nude was the blush highlighter that's sort of part of this collection. I have that. It's very pretty. It's very light. I like it. So I probably will pick this up. I'm not really sure when it's coming to the US or coming to a retailer that I can buy it from that will ship to the US. Oh, let's see. Got stuff from Coca-Cola? No. Fenty has these beautiful swirl bronze shimmer powders, but again, I have so many bronzers and shimmers and I just don't need it. The Oma Beauty complexion products, there's one that's very viral on TikTok. It's the powder. What I like about the powder is that it gives you like a certain amount, like you twist it and only a certain amount of powder comes out, loose powder, which I think is awesome and I love the way that it's done. But I have to say, I don't really use powders because my skin is very dry, and the Western Atelier powder is perfect, and I just am not in the mood to pick up any other powders at this point because I just don't think anything's going to top that. I just don't. Unless you guys really want me to try it. So it looks really cool. I mean, I've seen that people use it, but it's been too much about fall that we've seen. The Guerlain, which I've talked about. And we'll talk about the Chanel fall in just one second. And just seeing if there's anything else that pops up that I should mention. The Glow Toner by Charlotte Tilbury. Pore Refining Acid-Free Toner. My skin products that I use, I absolutely love, and I have no interest in changing them right now. Not to say that it's not good or bad or anything else. I'm just not picking up new things. Wayne Goss. The Wayne Goss Smoky Quartz Luxury Eye Collection, the eyeshadow and the liner. I did pick them up. I asked you guys on Instagram if you wanted me to pick them up. You wanted me to pick it up, so it's on its way to me, and I will let you know as soon as I get it. I will do a review, of course, so you can see it. Rare Beauty has new liners and lipsticks. I will say I really like the Rare Beauty products. I think they're excellent, actually, and a really good price point. But they're matte lipsticks, and I don't need a matte lipstick. Liner, maybe. Maybe I'd pick up a liner, but matte lipsticks, no. For those of you who are big over on that watch a lot of TikTok or at least familiar with TikTok, you'll know who Michaela is. Michaela is huge on TikTok. I mean, massive, 12 million followers or something like that. She has another collab. She's doing something with Glamlight. I only mention it. Well, I mention it for 2 reasons. One, because she is from Massachusetts, and I feel some affinity. I feel some like I need to support other Massachusetts people because generally in Massachusetts, like beauty and fashion isn't really a thing. I mean, it is, but not like LA or New York. So I feel like, that's one thing. But the other thing is everything that I see in her, she's like sort of leaking like pictures and stuff is green, like lots of green. And I'm thinking, okay, if it's green, I might get it. Because I'm a sucker for green. So we'll see. We'll see what it is. Okay, let's see what else. The ABH palette I picked up. I did a review on. I'm wearing it now, actually. I actually really love the palette. I think it's really great. Now, of course, the minute I say, okay, I record these things ahead of time. For those of you who haven't watched me before, I only do this very, very part-time. So by the time I record it and it goes up, like 17 things will be introduced. But Chanel Fall is at least pictures of it. New mascara, new waterproof liner, which I will definitely buy. The shade, I forget, it was like a blue gray or something. Anyway, definitely picking that up. The eyeshadow quad, I don't know. It looks kind of like I've seen it before, so I'm just kind of like, it's like the same color story. The lipsticks, there are 10 new lipsticks, and they all look like nude shades. Like, they all look like nudes, and like you pick the nude for you, depending on your skin tone and undertone and everything, which is awesome. And then nail polishes are all the same thing. They're nudes, and there's 8 of them. Here it is. The shade is Blue Carbon. That's the shade of the Chanel waterproof liner, which, I mean, if it's anything like it sounds, if it's limited edition, I will probably buy 2, because the Chanel liners are my favorite. The mascara looks to be like a reddish purple shade. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see about that one. But the nail polishes and the lipsticks look stunning, and Chanel has done such a great job lately that I've been very impressed with the Chanel releases that have come out. So as we know, I mean, that's Chanel Fall and that's Guerlain Fall. I assume there's going to be some Dior Fall. I assume there's going to be some other stuff from Charlotte Tilbury. I would think there'd be something from Tom Ford. Maybe something from Sisley. You know, I don't know though. I mean, the last couple months have been odd in the way that things have like come out. So, you know, hopefully we'll start seeing more fall stuff soon, like when it's going to come out, what it looks like. I can tell you though already that the Guerlain, I'm really, really pleased with. The Dior looks interesting. I don't know about the Chanel tweeds. I just don't know what's going on there. And in terms of the other brands, I think it's we'll wait and see what's coming. Hopefully, you know, what will probably happen, like I said, as soon as I record this video and edit it and get it ready, there'll be some like major announcements about Tom Ford and Dior and the others. So we'll see. But that's what I have thus far. So let me know what you're interested in picking up, what you're looking forward to. Fall, I love the fall collections, and like my favorite is like fall winter. So as you start to get into like August, September, that's when the collections that I'm usually most interested in start coming out. And then of course, you know, holiday. I can't believe I just said that. I can't believe I'm talking about holiday in June. It's not even July. Anyway, but you know, it moves very quickly, and it's always that season ahead. So we will start seeing it very, very soon. Like the first day of summer was just like the other day, and now we're already talking fall, but that's how it goes. So thank you so much for joining me today, guys. I really do appreciate it. I hope to see you in another video really soon.